The NRLW competition kicks off on the 22nd of July with 4 new teams making up 10 teams and 9 rounds of competition. The women's game is expanding far and wide, and you may have known as Men of League, which was established in 2002, is now Family of League, and it captures everything and every essence of the game. And we cover everything from volunteers of the game to young players that have started and every other finger that has touched the sport, as long as they're not professional. And I'm joined by Jordan Fenbow. Welcome.
Hello, thanks for having me.
No, thank you. You've been playing in the competition for a while?
Yeah, 3 years now. I started at Kellyville Bushrangers in the under-18s competition, and now I'm at Balcombe Hills Bulls in the Opens Women's.
Oh, amazing. How are they going at the moment?
Oh, we got a hit and miss, but it's more about just having fun playing the sport, being involved, and that's my goal with this competition, just be involved, have fun with how I'm going now, and it's not always about the final score. It's just about your performance and how you do in the game.
Yeah, and as long as you're having fun, right?
Yeah. Of course.
What made you get into rugby league?
I've always been involved with footy. I started with OzTag almost 10 years ago. Then that went to touch, to AFL, league tag when that first launched a few years ago, and that eventually went to rugby league when I was inspired by seeing the women's on TV, because I'd always been watching men's, but then seeing the women's play there, showing them, really pushed me to get involved too.
So the pathway for you, is that something that you sort of want to sort of run down?
Yeah, that would be an incredible path to take, because being able to make a career out of a sport that I love it's just an incredible opportunity. And to have that opportunity now with the women's game getting bigger and bigger, more involvement, more promotion, and it's just incredible that I have a choice, I have an opportunity to be involved with that.
Absolutely. Is some of the girls in the game that probably your biggest inspirations?
Isabel Kelly.
Yes.
For sure, Isabel Kelly. I watched her in the World Cup Nines in 2019 and fell in love, I guess. Just her enthusiasm, her strength, and just the way she plays her own game. She owns her position, she owns her spot in her team, is just so inspiring to me.
Knowing how far Isabel's gone as well too, obviously it's a big inspiration to sort of for you to challenge. Are you a New South Wales or a Queenslander?
New South Wales.
New South Wales, and I noticed the Manly shirt as well too, so you're a big fan of the game in the men's game. Is there players that sort of inspire you as well?
James Tedesco. I'm a big Roosters fan. So.
Oh, now the truth comes out. She's trying to butter up to me because I'm a Manly girl.
No, I played the women's Tasha Gale for Manly, and that was a huge opportunity, and it really guided me through the game, and sneaky little Manly supporter here and there. So mostly the fullbacks. Fullback is my favourite position, so James Tedesco, Kalen Ponga, they're my tops. And then the smaller players like Dominic Young, love him.
He's not small. Is it amazing to see? I mean, you played in the Tasha Gale Cup at Manly. They don't have an NRLW side yet, but now they didn't have a Tasha Gale side before either. So just seeing that growth is amazing. Are more girls playing?
Yeah, a lot more girls are getting involved, even coming from other sports. Like we have a diver in our team. I had a netballer come over, and just seeing people, especially girls, coming over to a brand new sport, coming to rugby league and growing that community is just incredible to see that we're making history. Like my involvement at Tasha Gale made history. We didn't have the greatest season, but it is part of growing the game, and which I think is amazing in itself.
What would you say to girls who are sort of thinking about picking up a ball, that might currently be playing other sports to sort of get into the game?
Give it a shot. There's nothing to lose. If it's not your thing, you've still made that contribution, which is amazing. And just getting involved, having a taste, who knows, it could change your life. You could build a career in it. You could, it could take you somewhere else, like media.
Yep.
If your family's involved, it could take you to media. It could take you any part of rugby league because there's so many layers,
Yeah.
so many parts to it. It's not just the sport on the field, it's all the behind the scenes as well.
Yeah. And I suppose that's the best sort of segue when you speak about family of league as well too, because that is every layer. It's not necessarily because you played the sport. You could have been in the canteen, you could have been a coach, you could have worked in some capacity, and I think that's the best part. And speaking of which, on your legs at the moment are the crazy socks, which are infamous with the family of league.
Yeah.
You have a little special connection to these.
I do. In 2019, the once Men of League, but now Family of League, invited like people around New South Wales and Queensland to design the crazy socks for the second year. I think it was the second year that they did it. And I was like, oh, this will be fun and silly, just a little colouring in competition. But seeing the email that I had won this competition was just incredible. Just that little step, this will be fun. And I'm sitting here now getting involved with the sport is just amazing how something so little can change.
So you go from being a woman designing the socks, seeing the players run out of them, to now being a woman in the game as well too. It's been an amazing journey for you.
It's just amazing. And beyond just designing the socks, getting involved, it's also supporting back to the Family of League with the funds coming from the socks, donated straight back to the Family of League to then help the community is just another, it's just amazing. I can't even.
It is good. It is good. Well, it's only $25 to be a member. Jordan, thank you so much. We're looking forward to seeing so much more of you on our footy fields. For all the other women out there that are thinking about playing, Jordan is a perfect example that all you need to do is pick up the ball and have a go. We have plenty more stories like this across the website, so make sure you flick through it, check out what we're doing amongst the community and how you can be involved.